Alright, so just to start from scratch, we're going to open up Onshape, and I'm going to share this document with you. What you have to do is click on the three dots at the top right and press copy and title it with your name, and then press copy workspace, and that's going to generate a copy of your own that you're able to modify. Alright, so in this document we have a dog bone and a dowel. We're going to create an assembly. Notice I'm clicking on the tabs at the bottom. To create an assembly, we are going to click the blue square in the lower left-hand corner that has a little arrow pointing up, hit the plus sign, and select Create Assembly. Notice the third tab opens up. At the top left side of the page, you'll press the Insert function, and we'll insert one dowel. Just tap on Dowel, and then click green dog bone twice, and then you'll see inserted 3, and then you know you've inserted the 3 parts, and then hit the check mark at the top. Okay, I'm going to use 2 fingers to zoom out, and I'm going to tap on, actually before I do anything, I'm going to click on the 3 dots next to the dowel and press Fix, and that's going to prevent that dowel from moving at all. I'm going to click on the first green dog bone and then use the arrow, the up arrow, to move it up and separate it, and see I have 2. Now to release from this dog bone, I double tap in the white space, and then I can press the other dog bone. And if I can't move my screen, right, if you can't move your screen, you can actually unlock your screen with this little lock on the upper right hand corner that's orange. Now I can rotate the screen. Don't forget to use your navigation cube also if you want to help move your double tap to release. If you want to move your piece to a particular spot, double tap, select, drag, double tap, maybe look from the front. It's fine. Bottom line is I'm going to attach one to the front side of the dowel and one to the back side. So I'm going to zoom in. I'm going to go to my tools at the top, and at first I'm going to select Revolute Mate. Revolute Mate is in the top row. Now I need to select 2 things. Okay, right now it says no entities selected. I'm going to press and hold and select the front side of the dowel. And when it turns orange with that little blue and red axis, I let go. Okay, that's only one entity. Now I need to select the front of the hole. Before I select the front of the hole, sometimes this can be hard to select. I'm actually just going to, again, my finger is pressing and holding against the screen, by the way. I'm gonna select the front surface and let go. And notice that highlights the front surface. Now I'm going to press and hold again, and then go get the center of the hole and let go. Notice those have been mated, and I press the check mark over here. And to verify that it's mated, what I can do is tap on the green piece and try to rotate it using this circle right here. Now if it doesn't rotate, what you can do is drag the circle a little bit. I don't know why this works this way, but then you can rotate it. You should be able to rotate it. There you go. And as you rotate, but it stays attached to the dowel. Now for the other piece, I'm going to use a different mate just to demonstrate. So I'm going to tap on my tools again, and this time instead of Revolute Mate, on the left side I'm going to select Cylindrical Mate. Okay, and now I still need to select 2 things. I'm gonna press and hold and select the center of the dowel. It doesn't matter which center of the dowel. There's 3 different centers of the dowel, but I'm going to select the front face of the center, and notice it highlights the whole dowel. So that's a cylinder. And now I'm going to go get another cylinder, press and hold, and the other cylinder is this cylinder that forms the whole of the other piece. And I'm going to let go. And I'm going to notice 2 entities selected, so those 2 cylinders have been mated. I hit the check mark. It looks kind of weird. Let's rotate it and take a look. So if I tap on that second cylinder, I'm going to double tap because it didn't give me the arrows. Let's tap on it one more time. Let's tap on it. Let's go to the right view. Okay, actually, well, let's rotate it down a little bit. I'm going to tap on that cylinder again. If you notice, I can drag it. It's not stuck in place. Double tap. whereas the one that I use, the Revolute Mate, is stuck in place. So Revolute Mate keeps those faces flush, and Cylindrical Mate just keeps those cylinders mated. I'm going to rotate so you look from this angle right here. So the cylinders are still mated, but the location is not specific. What I need to do is line up these faces right here. I'm going to zoom in. I really want these faces to be flush. So what I do is I double tap and I go to my tools, and the last mate we're going to do is a planar mate, and that's the top right there. And all that does is it takes two flat surfaces and aligns them so they're flush. So I'm going to press and hold, and I select the green surface. Now I do have to select one white dot on the green surface, press and hold. It doesn't matter. I don't have to select the center. I can actually select this point way over here. And that might not seem like what I want to mate, but because of the cylindrical mate, it'll put it back in place. So I've selected the green surface. Now I'm going to press and hold and select the surface of the dowel. And I let go, press and hold again, and I do need to select a white dot on the dowel, and I let go. And it doesn't look good right now because if I unlock my screen, it mated it. Oh, maybe it is. Actually, I think it's fine. So notice temporarily it doesn't look good, but if you turn it, the surfaces are mated, but the cylinder mate or cylindrical mate doesn't seem to be working. But when you hit the check mark, watch what happens. Boom. It snaps it together. Okay? So the first one was the Revolute Mate, and then on the back side, I used the Cylindrical Mate and the Planar Mate. All right? If, by any chance, something like this happens, let me edit it. If by some chance it looks like this, so it got the right surfaces, but it needs to flip it around, you can actually, at the bottom of this tool right here where it says Solve, on the left side there's an arrow that I'm clicking on, and that arrow flips it back and forth. So if you have the correct surfaces but it needs to be flipped, under the word limits, there's a little arrow that can flip it around. So try that. All right.